Game?
Also, there's a thing for running over people. Sorry, I had to go ahead and do it.
You move.
Yep, there was another one too. I mean, we already have a wanted level.
You try this one.
Alright.
With probably a normal gun would be good. Oh, maybe that because that works.
Yep.
Very intimidating toilet with an RPG.
Yep.
Oh, this is the one with the tiger in the car, isn't it?
Oh,
and you have to like fight off the tiger.
I don't want to fight a tiger.
You're gonna have to fight a tiger.
You're nasty, mean kitty.
Will it make you feel better if at the end we kill the tiger and eat it?
No. Thank you for... Fuck.
Just gonna skate down this mountain. That's what normal people do, right?
Whee!
Oh, I love stars.
All right, we're back. Apparently there's like a cutscene I don't want you guys to miss, so I'm gonna start the game now. This is Industries of Titan. I think it's in early access, maybe. I didn't read much more beyond that, so we'll learn together. There we go.
Titan. Everyone comes to Titan with a dream. Our moon is one of limitless wealth. There are ancient riches here for those with the strength to claim them. But some dreams start smaller. A better life, more dignity, more comfort. Today, Titan is a place where you can buy those dreams, where anyone can profit. But it isn't easy. You have to prove yourself here. Those who settle here take that risk. And without their diligent labor, our power grid would fail. Pollution would overwhelm us. And our trade would collapse. It's hard work, but on Titan, hard work isn't enough. The bold, the strong, those are the people Titan rewards. Those are the ones who see their dreams through. Exceptional people. Friends to the Council. That is why we're giving you this opportunity, Founder.
Okay.
We expect great things from you. Make sure you live up to our expectations.
So, when a game boots up, you should not get a cinematic before the main menu. You get like logo splash screens. That's perfectly fine because that's usually like contractual obligations with third-party like libraries and tooling and SDKs and whatnot. Totally unreasonable for that. But story and like cinematics and like expose and exposition dump, that should not be up that for a multitude of reasons.
Microphone test.
Not least of which, you don't give the player a chance to set the audio levels to their liking. Every time you boot up the game, you have to skip past it, which you're just throwing more work at them for all but one run. And it doesn't make contextually when you're loading up the game and said like 1,000 hours in, how like you start, but you're like, you know, super far into the game depth, I guess. It just doesn't, it becomes disjointed as an experience. So ideal flow for a game launch, like when you start up a game and how it flows. Do the minimal startup to get the engine running. Do the splash screens and logos of like the partners of the studio or publishers and all that kind of stuff that you're legally or contractually obligated to. Then main menu, or a starting, you know, start menu that goes to the main menu just as like a more cinematic entrance. Perfectly fine. Zero complaints about that. But no cinematics, no story cinematics. Well, we'll give an exception to is when Borderlands has just like a musical intro to it, where it's less story oriented. It's more just like an environment setting, and it's very stylistic and way more and far less narrative driven. So that's like a different case, but I can pass on some of the same critique to that, even though it's one of my favorite franchises. Yeah. And I think at least with like Borderlands 2 or pre-sequel and up, around that time frame, there's an option either in the UI or in the config files where you can skip it on subsequent launches, so it's not forced upon you. Yeah. But regardless, like, you can skip it and pretty much lose no story. Well, that was a huge like exposition dump. So good options. Hey Maggie, you did miss Everdream. It isn't still in the VOD, and there will be a dedicated YouTube segment for it coming out at some point. I don't know when. I try to break up the games into their own YouTube videos, so if you want to watch that in isolation, it'll be available there for as long as YouTube's a thing for me. That's kind of handy. Let's see how that plays. I'll just save it 5 minutes. Still quite loud music game. That's a little too low. I don't like the mute when disabled. Well, lose focus though. Alright, one more critique. That cinematic, with all the exposition, had 0 subtitles. Even though subtitles was enabled by default in the options. That is shit for accessibility. I want to turn off screen shake. So you force like a bunch of narrative and exposition dump up front with no accessibility or accessibility being a secondary thought. All right, we haven't gotten into the game yet, but that's some things I would strongly recommend the devs to consider revising in terms of just user experience. New game. Campaign. Eyeball. Is this free type? Any suggestions for a corporation name? I'm always pull Josh's have all M's, but if you have any suggestions, I'm open to them. Yeah. Yeah. Your mom? I'll go with it. Tina would be proud. That's my first time playing. The color choices here aren't super great. Because what if I have played before, but this is like a new PC, or I played on a friend's account? Have you checked your bottles? I know. How you doing? It makes like skipping the tutorial is should not be recommended, and I don't agree with that. Not my best work, but I'm brain tired from a long day of being a therapist. Hello. Very understandable. I'm doing right now. Hanging in there. Is that the Flashbang sticker party? I think it is. One of them. Alright.
But Santa's favorite type of music. Rap.
God damn it. Let's see how this game plays. I typically do like factory sim kind of games, so it might scratch that itch for me, but we'll still have to see. Because I'm getting that kind of vibe right now. Welcome to the campaign map, Founder. Here you must capture key sectors on Titan in order to vie for a seat on the council. After completing the first mission, you have access to council favors that will aid you in future missions. Start. Okay, it's like a world map kind of thing, and then I zoom into this. Okay. Cool. It's an attack on Titan, yes. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Starting bonus. Eco-friendly, so they have no pollution, but they can't be upgraded. Down the hatch, residential buildings next to crevices produce 50% less waste. Affected crevices will emit pollution. Off-brand devices. Devices cause 40% fewer minerals to construct. Devices take 300% longer to build. None of these are bonuses. They're all trade-offs. Mediocre ones at that. I'm guessing the last one's probably the least impactful because you're only sacrificing time when the other two, like the first one, you sacrifice space because you can't upgrade the factory, so you have to scale out more of them, thus you have less room for other things. Not advantageous for a fixed size map. Down the hatch, I don't know what the crevasses would give us, but forcing pollution on them doesn't sound great. Third one, you're just like, okay, you're being more cost effective on your minerals, but you're sacrificing your build time. So upgrades will be sort of required to catch up from that, but it's still like feasible. So there's like a trade-off there. So yeah, I think the third one's the best, but the first one's second. The middle one is just god-awful, I think. We'll try the first one, so we don't have to deal with pollution at all, but I don't know.
Welcome, Founder. My name is Shiaro Hess, and I am your corporation monitor.
Cool.
Every Founder on Titan is assigned a monitor like me. I make sure you treat Titan with respect. It is the Council's property, after all. If we work together, we'll make this city very efficient.
Uh-huh. Cool story, bro.
Let's begin by testing your oversight capabilities, Founder. First, try to move your surveillance camera around your land. Excellent work. Now, let's test your camera's rotation and zoom function. Working as expected. One last thing to ensure everything is running correctly.
Okay.
Try pausing and resuming, and check that your speed register is working properly.
Also use shift 1, shift 2, shift 3. Okay. Yes, watch me step camera, goddamn. New directive. Toggle territory overlay.
Excellent. Everything seems to be in order. Then, we begin with your main duties. Founder, please take a close look at your starting territory. The outlined tiles adjacent to your headquarters belong to you. You are free to do as you please with this land. Any land outside your territory, however, belongs to the Council.
Okay.
If you wish to use that land, you will have to pay the Council with influence.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Founder, I
Yeah.
see you eyeing those ruins. Intriguing, aren't they?
Yes.
The ruins cover almost every inch of Titan. They're the wreckage of an earlier, more foolish age. The doomed settlers who built them left many resources and artifacts behind. Your territory already contains some ruined structures. You can survey them in your city view. Survey results will show you the contents of the ruins. Issuing a survey order will assign an employee to do it for you. Try surveying the ruins you control.
Cool. Now what?
Founder, survey results have shown that some nearby ruins contain valuable resources.
Uh-huh.
Resources are used to construct buildings and devices. Our city needs them to grow. Try salvaging one of the ruins to gather its resources now. The resources you find there will be placed in storage by your employees, if there is storage available.
Cool. Well, how do the artifacts work is my next question. I don't think that's what they meant, no.
Founder, you may be interested to learn that there are other secrets hidden inside the nearby ruins. They can contain artifacts, rare and valuable technology from before Titan's fall. When you select a ruin, you can choose to extract artifacts instead of salvaging it. But keep in mind, not all ruins contain artifacts. You must survey them first to make sure. Artifacts are very rare, so use them wisely. If you have many artifacts, you can always donate them to the Council. It will earn you quite a bit of influence.
No artifacts on that one. Perfect. So I salvaged the one that did have artifacts. That's just great. How many workers do I have? 10? That's a good start, actually. Salvage. And yours. Salvage. Cool. Yep, 10 whole workers. All for me!
Oh, hey there.
Hi.
Founder.
Yeah?
Right.
Uh-huh.
They told me you'd be checking in soon.
Yes.
I'm Vern Skoll, your
Vern
waste
Skoll.
management officer. I think that title is pretty...
Hey, Ducky.
Yeah, I'm the one that moves the waste
Ducky
around.
_Wacky
You
_
make
Lucky.
the trash, I
Just
move the
resubbed for
trash. You
5
dump the
months.
trash,
Thanks
I
to
burn
Angrim
the
GMT
trash.
00
It's a
for my sub
beautiful
gift.
partnership.
I can't hear what you've
Boy,
said. Then you
do
say,
have a lot
go,
of trash
slow.
piling up
I fall
around your
behind.
city,
The
don't
second
you?
hand unwinds.
No
If you're lost,
worries
you
yet,
can look
though.
and you will find
We'll
me,
handle it
time
later.
after time.
Yes. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now.
Welcome to Titan, Founder. I am Einar Peer, your council representative. There are currently 9 council members on Titan. Each of us sponsors and oversees different corporations on this moon.
Uh-huh.
I am your sponsor. Your city permit and council funding are thanks to me. I hope you will return my faith with high profits. And remember, everything the council has given you can easily be taken away.
Why aren't you just a peach?
Founder, the council has granted you a headquarters facility.
Uh-huh.
Enter your headquarters by selecting it in your city view. I suggest you build some devices inside of your headquarters. Every new city needs a few essential devices to operate smoothly.
So this is interesting. Like there's like this world view, city view, and then we have a headquarters view. So I have like 3 layers so far. What do I need to make?
Founder, this headquarters is the best place to build the devices that will keep your city running. The first devices you need are storage containers to hold your minerals and isotopes. Build a storage container here in your headquarters.
Okay.
If you need more room, you can also build one inside a factory.
Good to know.
Hey, Founder, I got us a temporary solution to our waste problem. There's waste all over our city, but you can build a waste receptacle in your
They are very
headquarters
cute.
to store it. Our employees will automatically pick up the waste and place it into storage. It's not a long-term solution, but it'll have to do for now. Besides, if the citizens can't see the waste, it might as well not be there, right? Right?
Sure. What now?
Hey, Founder! Thrilled to finally meet you. I'm Ayana Oak, your power systems engineer. I'll be managing your city's power systems. That means fuel, energy production, energy storage, all that great stuff. It's my passion, honestly.
I couldn't tell.
Since I was a kid, I've wanted nothing more than to slam the contact switch on a giga battery and see the sky light up. And after years of school and grad school and VR training programs and dropping out of VR training programs, I'm finally here. We'll do great stuff together, Founder. Trust me.
Yeah.
My career is on the line, and you can count on me to take that seriously.
No pressure, though. Fucking hell. Yeah, what do you want?
Founder,
Yeah.
we will soon run up against the borders of your territory. The city must expand. You can claim any parcel of land from the council with influence. You can spend influence to acquire any plot of land in your city view, even if it is not connected to land you already own. But choose carefully. Not all ruins are equally profitable.
I haven't done obsidian runes before, so that sounds interesting to me. So I guess you queue up tasks and the workers get around to it whenever. Okay. Founder, pay attention to me! Founder senpai! Woo woo! Fabricating fuel.
Hey, Founder. I checked inventory and we don't have enough fuel. We need fuel to generate energy for our buildings and devices. Luckily, there's fuel all around us, in the air. It's called zethane, and it's a finite but easily tapped gas that pours out of crevices and sinkholes. Titan's air is so toxic, it contains many flammable substances we can burn for energy. So, build a fuel fabrication device in your headquarters, or in a factory. These devices don't require any external energy of their own, and they operate without employees. Very convenient.
Very, very convenient. Cool. And we'll put like a fuel tank like right there. 'Cause why not? Conserve fuel by not shushing or by not speaking. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Now what?
Hey, Founder?
Yeah?
So, you've got to be careful where you put your fuel fabricators if you want to make enough fuel. Zethane is extracted from the air on Titan, so you'll want to build where the concentration is juiciest. If you expand towards crevices and sinkholes and put your fuel fabricators there, you'll be fabricating fuel next to the source. Not only will it take much longer for crevices and sinkholes to run out of zethane, but you'll also convert more fuel per minute because the air will be so rich. Oh, and don't forget to spread your fabricators out a bit so they aren't draining just one area. Oh, and Founder, if you want to know how much zethane an area has, there's always the zethane overlay. You can toggle it at the bottom of your screen in the city view.
Founder Uwu! Notice me! Founder! Show your Zethon, senpai! Uwu! Pollution, Zethane. Oh, there's a crevice over here. And one over here. So they're really out far from me. Okay. Good to know. Now what?
Okay, Founder. It's finally time to turn our fuel into energy. Most buildings and devices need an external source of energy in order to operate. Build an energy generator somewhere on empty floor space, in your headquarters or in a factory. The generator will convert fuel into energy.
Notice me, senpai!
I hate it. Thank you, Polka Dog. Yeah.
All right, the juice is flowing. It's time to send that energy out to the buildings and devices that need it. Energy doesn't travel on its own. I wish. We need relays to carry the energy.
Notice me.
Let's build some relays now. They'll power everything the grid touches.
Senpai.
Just make sure that all the buildings and devices that need energy are connected to the grid, and that the grid has an energy source.
Founder Uwu, notice me. Founder, show your Zethon, senpai. Uwu. Thank you, Satisha. Thank you. Truly. Founder Uwu! Notice me! Founder! Show your Zethon, senpai! Uwu! Thank you.
Founder, it seems that you successfully constructed an energy system to serve your city.
Yes.
However, your future population also needs to be stored adequately. I suggest you construct habitat pods inside your headquarters. You can set these pods up next to your factory equipment. Don't worry, your citizens won't mind.
Can I build a new floor? Oh, double clicking goes inside. That's good. I need to make 2 habitat pods in space I don't really have. Can I build a factory out here? I can. Put it right there. We'll remake some of the stuff we have in our headquarters over there. I like the rain effect. That's super good. Yeah. There we go. Cool. That there. Some batteries. Fuel extractor here. Fuel tank, because why not? Storage. There we go. That's filling up. Resources. Okay. And then energy bridge in between them, because why not? Still cleaning up in here, that's fine. There you go, 2 habitat pods. We'll need an energy bridge here, and then a relay like that. I think that's how it works. Maybe. I'm not actually certain. Can I make... I can make larger storage now. Energy pylons. Do I have to build something outside here? Oh. Oh. Council, gotcha. Okay. Why you no power? It's still being constructed. We must construct additional pylons. Fucking help!
Space station operations. Are you the replacement? Oh, never mind. You're the new founder, right?
Some of them are
I'm
factories.
Erlen Fletch, your local spaceport operator. But you can call me Fletch. Have you been up here? No? The space station is, well, it's right above you. Council operation, low-level orbit. Every few cycles, the Council arranges for a new set of trade ships to dock up here.
Docking,
They're
great.
carrying cargo and migrants, ready to head down to spaceports all over Titan's surface. You can find the spaceport
It is
in your city
Fletch,
view.
allegedly.
I hope you last longer than the last founder the Council sponsored. Seriously, it's rough out here.
You're not building confidence over here, my guy. Unlocking migration.
All right, founder. So you probably noticed the spaceport is locked up.
Yes.
See, the Council doesn't do things for free. You gotta pay to play around here. If you want access to those ships in the spaceport, first, you gotta trade a few artifacts. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous too, but don't tell anyone I said that. I need this job pretty bad. Fleeters, like me, can only work in zero-G.
City livability 20%.
Welcome to the spaceport, founder. Here's where all the big moves happen on Titan. Now that you have access to the spaceport, you can see ships headed toward Titan full of cargo and migrants.
Yes.
You can buy what they're carrying with influence. This is your primary way of increasing your city's population. If you're getting migrants, make sure you have somewhere to house them. Otherwise, I can't send them down. Sorry. Rules are rules. And, don't be surprised if they bring a lot of waste with them, too. You'll just have to deal with it.
Fucking hate it. Build that up. Oh. It's Twitch. Influence me, Founder Senpai. Ooh, ooh. So sorry. Spend influence to buy a Migrant ship. Oh. Maybe in due time. Can't unlock the council. Okay. Can I claim this? Cool. So you have a monetization station that makes idle workers sit and watch ads for money. It's Twitch. Oh god, they're finally cleaning all this crap up. So if you destroy the storage, I guess the prompt was a good warning that you don't get all your resources back. Good to know. You had some, but not all, as far as I can tell. F is a hotkey to get back. Okay, what have we got in here? 4 artifacts. Hell, fuck yeah. Production. Survey. Survey. I don't have the influence. They do have strong ass vacuums. They look like future shop vacs on crack. What we got in here? Isotopes, minerals, and some waste. Spend 100 influence. 2 artifacts, 1 artifact. 2 is worth doing. 10 minerals is pretty fucking good though. What about you? No artifacts, and still a shit ton of minerals. Okay. Sure. 4 more people. Just buying people.
Founder, it
It's
appears
wrong.
that you are running out of free space for devices.
Uh-huh.
As your city grows, you will always need more floor space. If your headquarters has no more room, you can always build additional factories and install the devices there.
Okay.
If you are to power your factory with energy generated inside another building, you will want to build this new factory close by. I'm sure your power engineer will explain how to do this later. That is her department, after all. When construction is complete, you can enter the factory interior and customize it, just like your headquarters.
And of human
Greetings,
assets.
Founder. So glad to finally meet you. I'm Lio Visk, your head of human assets.
I hate you.
Everyone here in the Human Assets office has just been aching to get on a conference call with you. Our philosophy? Eliminate cost centers and build human efficiency. We transform people from a human resource into a monetary resource.
I hate it.
Ah, yes. So you've decided to monetize your citizens. Excellent. They're going to need jobs.
Founder,
Lots of jobs.
I'm your
When
biggest
citizens
fan.
work, they earn credits.
Hey, Obsidian.
We
Welcome, man.
harvest those credits by exposing them to high click-through video advertisements.
Just call
To
it
begin,
fucking Twitch,
construct
alright?
monetization stations
damn it.
inside your headquarters or factories. Once those devices are built,
Founder,
our citizens can start enjoying some
notice
fresh,
me.
exciting
Founder.
adverts.
Show your Zethon, senpai. Woo woo. Thank you.
Hey there, you ever hooked up a building to an energy grid before? Your generators are producing energy, but they can't get it to the grid unless you build some energy bridges. Build an energy bridge somewhere inside your headquarters, then connect your generators to it with an energy relay. Once the generators are hooked up to an energy
DMs have
bridge,
precious
the
files.
grid outside can access the building's energy.
What files are these?
You can also use energy bridges to pass energy between different floors of the building. Once it's on the grid, this building can act as an energy source for other buildings in your city. And if you need energy to flow from the city to inside your buildings, it works the same way too.
Mm-hmm.
Build an energy bridge inside your headquarters and it can be connected to the city energy grid.
What am I looking for? No, you should have editor access now, so you can if you want to, you can directly do it. If not, I can do it. If you don't want to, I can do it later. But yeah, I just gave you blurb editor access.
Founder, our city is bursting at the seams.
Energize me,
We need to
Uwu.
grow. But if we want to grow our corporation, we'll need a real energy grid in this city. Energy works on a citywide grid, just like it works in our headquarters and factories.
Mm-hmm.
To get our city's energy grid online, build an energy pylon that connects your headquarters and factory. Make sure that your factory has an energy bridge too, or else it can't receive power from the outside.
Okay. Creating additional.
Ah, Founder! I've been meaning to talk to you about conversion capsules. It's where Titan's Industries transform obedient citizens into even more obedient employees. We market the procedure as training, but the process is really more technical, and the effects are permanent.
He
Once
sounds
they've
so
gone
excited.
through conversion, your employees will be able to work basically forever.
It's
without
definitely still the
breaks
tutorial.
or sleep. Now, there may be some long-term consequences that medical science isn't currently aware of, but it is a voluntary process, so your conscience is clear.
Now what?
All right, Founder. Now that you've built your conversion capsule, you're ready to convert citizens into employees. Start by selecting one of your conversion capsules. This is where you'll pay for new employees. Give it a try now. Your citizens are very eager to sign up for conversion.
This is indoctrination, isn't it? We are very passionate here at your mom. Very true.
Founder, I was wondering when you'd arrive. We got a lot of work to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm Alexa Carrick, your military advisor. Around here, they call me the Admiral.
Uh-huh.
I manage your ships, armaments, and military personnel. Plain language, that means I make sure that rebels and our competitors don't kill us. I've worked with a lot of startup cities here on Titan, so don't worry. I've seen it all. Landfaller cities come and go like the rain. For now, keep your eyes open and your mind sharp. If we want to survive on this poisonous rock, we'll have to work hard.
Cool. Refining resources.
Founder,
Uh-huh.
your raw resources could be doing so much more for you.
Oh, really?
Each resource is crude at first, but the refinement process makes them that much more effective at construction. With each refinement,
Oh,
the resource
okay.
gains
I'm sorry,
value
no, I didn't
and
know.
thus represents a greater portion of the construction costs. This is how you get the most out of your resources. Raw resources will only get you so far. To start the refinement process, build a level 1 processor, and be sure to plan some empty space around it.
Level 1 processor. Okay. Uh-huh. I committed a war crime, I admit it. I did commit a war crime, that is true. Oh. I may mess that up. Founder Uwu! Notice me! Founder! Oh. Did you find out a way? Ah, okay, yeah. Blurp's UI is not great. Yeah. How does this work? Cancel. Dismantle. Hopefully that works. That's one thing I think Sound Alerts did a better job was, like their UX was a little bit better. It did still have some issues though. What are we waiting on? That? Yeah, okay. Now what?
Founder, you now have a processor for refinement, but it will not function without the required modules. First, you need an input module associated with the resource you wish to refine. Then, you'll need an employee module and an employee free to operate it. Once you have that, an output module will be necessary to receive the refined resource. And finally, you have the option to attach a waste module to catch any waste, instead of letting it litter your factory floor. Each step requires different amounts of time to complete, but I'm quite confident you can work that out for yourself.
Yeah, it's not gonna work as is. Let's rethink things a bit. Let's just fix all that, right? No? God damn it. Alright, let's do this again. I think I understand this a little bit better. It's just not super intuitive. Actually, let's do one better. We'll make a new factory. Put it right here. Actually, no. Cancel. Let's put it over here. Oopsie-oo-woo. So I have like this one for like basically like fuel generation and stuff like that. And some basic storage. But we don't have to like jam pack everything we're trying to do into that. This just has like some more storage and power relay and conversion capsule, which doesn't have power apparently. Is that what your complaint is? And like habitats. I wonder if anybody else can even see that the founder Uwu blurb. There is like a visibility setting. Like part of that is like its rating once like Blurp itself looks at it, I think. I don't know. It's weird. Well, it's like a maturity rating, Maggie. It's like, you know, G, PG, PG-13, R. And I think there's a rating above that, but I don't remember. Fair enough. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. Like, I've only made ones that are private for my channel, so I don't think they've ever been submitted for ratings. Which makes perfect sense. I'm guessing it has to be like at least semi-human reviewed, just to be sure, like, stuff isn't like inadvertently affecting kids or whatever. Like, all that makes sense. Do I need another thingy-majigger? Oh yeah, it's just okay. Put that there. Dismantle you. Traumatize a child with Uwu founder. God damn. We also need to make sure it's not a vector for trolls to spam slurs on random streamers. Yeah. That's why it has to be human reviewed, so that kind of shit doesn't happen. No one wants that. So that'd be pretty fucked up, in my opinion. So we're waiting on this, right? So it just combines the grids. There we go. Now if we go in here... Power? Yeah. Okay. Need more minerals. Anything in there? How about in you? I thought you can go further out, but you can't. At least not until I build more command centers, which 2 artifacts, 3 isotopes. Artifacts are more valuable. Really? Like when I did it, it was just like flashing it through a USB mount. Is it even easier than that now? 1 artifact or freaking a bunch of shit. Okay, bunch of shit. This is also like eons ago, so I don't know how much has changed. Oh, that's really cool. So this is all well and good. So this is bringing a bunch of back of resources, that's fine. Not enough minerals to use. Okay. This is starting to make sense. I'm also trying to get to a point where I can make a thingy on here. Can we kind of do anything with that? One person just doing that. So we're okay on everything else. Steps could be better. Alright. Should be able to build more now, right? Yeah. How that works? Okay. So I wonder now that we've redone this a bit. Oh. Okay. So higher tier things are less effective if you don't use the higher tier resources. That's why the refinement, all business stuff. Okay. Other processors all require modules attached and powered. Oh, not everything is powered, I'm guessing? Is that what it's complaining about? Interesting. If I were to play this again, I think there's better ways to, or even like newer nodes to more efficiently lay this out. But I'm learning. What's not powered? Hello? Let's get rid of that. Okay, the whole guidance around this is not great. Just DLDXC and click with the GUI. That's good. It's always good to make things more accessible. How does this work? Is that correct? So yeah, that's good. That should be that. Employee module go there. The waste module is weird. Okay, that's linked up. Now, this says it's complaining about power, right? Alright, good night, Maggie. Thanks for stopping in. Catch you next time. Energy status. Why are you out of power? Don't understand it. Do I need a battery? Ah! Jen! Hey! What the fuck is wrong?
Raven's view. Higher tiers account for more construction units. Use them wisely.
Hell yeah. Thank you again, Jen. It's working now, for whatever reason. I don't get it. It's weird. Don't need this. It's not helping. Don't need that. Nor really that. Let's put one down here. So I wonder if we can fit another processor in here just for isotopes. Probably not. Conversations, conservation stuff, yes. Build something with tier 2 or tier 3 resources. Okay, let's see what we can build with tier 2 resources. Put that there for now. So already, yeah, we mined out that, we're one of two. Weird. And then, okay.
Now that
I
you
kind of get the
understand
gist of this
resource
game.
refinement, you can continue
It's super
further
fun.
processing to achieve the highest
I
possible
could definitely
quality
see me playing
resource.
more of this at some point.
Do just as you
I
did with
think
your
it's
basic
still
resources, but this time with level 2 processing.
like not
Remember, you can do this for both minerals
100%
and
yet.
isotopes, depending on what
I
input
think it's early
module you
access still.
attach.
Maybe not. Okay, I just 1.0'd in January, so it's actually done. But yeah, recent news is mostly negative. Why? Oh. I guess they're not really thrilled with like how 1.0 ended up. Oh well. Yeah. Well, it's still pretty good. I don't think it's great, but pretty good. I do need to take a short break, switch to our third game, which is a loft. We'll have to get back to it. Like some of it's mentioning like there's some like combat stuff that nobody really asked for. I think like the base building's fun. My biggest critique I think is still like the intro, like startup sequence. Uwu. Notice me, Founder. Show your Zethon, senpai. Uwu. The starting sequence of like, the intro video being forced on you before you got an option to set the settings. Yeah. It's okay. Like, that startup part I can forgive kind of because you can skip past it. The building construction stuff I think is going to be fun. I think the long game of like the tech tree is where it's going to be at, and I want a better time slot to dive into that. And that won't be tonight though. So I'll take a quick break, set up for the third game, which is a loft, which I'm looking forward to playing back again. And I'll run an ad and all that stuff. So I'll be back in a few minutes. If you need to go hit the restroom, get some water, take your meds, now's a good time. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. See you then. Founder Uwu, notice me. Founder, show your Zethon, senpai. Uwu. Clippy. Founder Uwu, notice me. Founder, show your Zethon, senpai. Uwu. Yeah, you're not wrong. Founder Uwu, notice me. Founder, show your Zethon, senpai. Uwu. God damn it. I can just keep replaying that. I don't care. Whatever. Founder Uwu, notice me. Founder, show your Zethon, senpai.
Notice me, senpai!
God damn, that was loud. Thank you.